What's up, you guys? It is Brad here, and it is Thursday, and I've just crossed into the USA to attend BrickUniverse Rochester. This is going to be my first LEGO convention of the year. I got ready earlier tonight, I packed everything up, and now I'm about an hour away from Rochester, and I'm super excited for this weekend, and can't wait to bring you guys with me. Alright, you guys, I have officially arrived in Rochester now, and my very first stop here is actually to visit my friend Paul's house. I met him and a couple of my other friends here, and as you guys can see, he's got a massive LEGO collection. This right here is his attic full of sealed LEGO sets, and he did give us a full tour of his house. We also made his way to the basement where he's got so many cool toys, including a UV printer and even a 3D printer. His house was really cool, and it was just really cool to see everything before we head to the convention tomorrow. It is Friday now. You guys can see I have my mock on my lap, and we've just arrived to the convention center. All right, we have just arrived here at the convention center, and everybody's beginning to set up. Just picked up my badge here as well, so we've got the Rochester, BrickUniverse, and the dates, and then the at BrickLover Brad, and then I've also added my custom 1x8 here. I ordered these from Paul a few months ago. This is the first time I've ever had custom bricks made, so I'm really excited, and I think they turned out super epic. Ben came here yesterday before we arrived, so you could see a lot of his mocks are already set up. Brad, how's your setup going?
It is going really well. We just got to put down the figures, and then we're done.
It's looking good. Dom, how's your setup going?
Pretty good. Just about done with my first my big one, and then everything else from here is pretty easy. So, yeah, man.
Don't do a drop test?
No.
All right, so I just finished setting up what I brought here. So I brought the Guess Who game, which is fun. This hasn't been out since Brick World last year, so I've just set that up. And I also brought one of the modular buildings from my LEGO city. This is one of the only custom ones that I really could just, bring and stand alone. And you guys can see I put a bunch of minifigures up here on the rooftop bar, and then right beside it, I just have my convention brick badges. Ben, how's your setup going?
It's going really great. I still probably have like 350 to 400 minifigures to put down.
Not bad. How long can it take you?
4 minutes at least.
All right, time it and go. I'm probably going to show you guys more of the mocks throughout this video, as well as make a bunch of short form content about some of these things, but wanted to give you guys a sneak preview here. This castle scene is really, really cool. I am always amazed by some of the ways that some of these builders can transport their LEGO collections. Like, that's incredible. BrickUniverse is a traveling show, so it's pretty interesting because they actually will have some actual artists that travel with the show to different locations, but they've also got local members of the local LEGO community, which in this case is Rocklug, and it's pretty cool because Rocklug has some very, very talented builders, so I'm excited that once all the mocks are going to be set up, I'm going to take you guys and show you some of my favorites here, but it's already looking really, really impressive. So as people continue to set up here, I figured I might as well go take a little bit of a sneak preview at some of the vendors that are already open. These paper poly bags are so funny because they don't even look real.
No,
Chicken jockey.
So one of the vendors, BricksROC, is being very generous and is actually providing any of the 8-balls attending the show a free build a figure. So that's what me and my friends are working on doing right now. You guys can see this is the figure I ended up building, which is pretty cool. I just mainly wanted to get some neat LEGO pieces. So Dom is here, and he's going to run a poll on his Instagram story to see who built the coolest LEGO minifigure. Alright, so this vendor here is selling a bunch of custom LEGO minifigure accessories, which is really cool. So they've got these SWAT shields, which I'm going to buy a few of those. I don't have any of these. They've also got a bunch of flags, including some Canadian flags. And they've also got a bunch of really cool custom LEGO minifigures, tons of different ones, a lot of law enforcement, which I think is pretty cool. And they actually all seem to be super reasonably priced, which is good. Sometimes custom minifigures can get a bit expensive or be even more than that. They've also got a bunch of custom LEGO kits right here as well. And continuing on with their custom LEGO minifigure parts, they've got a bunch of different really cool pieces here that I'll probably make a bunch more short form content on. Also, check out all these vending machines and arcade games as well.
Wegmans. Welcome to Wegmans.
I thought you said this was Disney World.
Yeah. Just wait.
Disney World of grocery stores. There's a train up there? Yeah. Whoa. Choo-choo.
Okay. Does your grocery store have a train in it?
We don't have trains in Canada.
Where are your grocery stores?
Whoa. Wonder if they have any goats. Or whatever
That's not this series.
Wrong series, never mind. Hold on, what's this one called?
The Beastmaster.
Yo, I wonder if they have any Beastmasters.
I checked yesterday. I was here. They had none. Kids, or who's ever watching this, we found ourselves back in Wegmans for supplies. And most importantly, bananas. Bananas contain a lot of potassium and they're really good for you. Yeah, eat fruit.
Alright, so it's been a pretty good day here in the convention, and I'm excited because at 5:30 we are going to participate in a team build. I believe it is a team build, and I think we all have to build a model or some like a similar thing of models, all from one color of brick. So I'm excited to see what we can come up with.
That's not bad. That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
Love you, Joey. Love you, Joey.
So this is our build. We built this really cool shark. You can see it's a little rough around some of the edges, but Joey built the head. Really awesome. Ben built these back fins. I built these parts and this part up here. And then Dom built the body. And we had a few other teammates who helped connect it all together. And this is the other team's chicken. It's a chicken. They did good, but it's not a shark. All right, how do we feel?
I'm feeling pretty good. Honestly, they built a Minecraft chicken. If the judges go for that versus the sculpting we did with our bricks, I mean, theirs is just cubes and squares. I don't think that's good. I mean, it's okay. It's cool, but I think in comparison, in terms of like skill and what was required, I think ours is more impressive.
Joey, how do we feel?
Super good. The shark has a big head. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, Ben, how are we feeling?
Joey did really good on the head, but I think we did pretty good. Scale's a little off, but compared to their chicken, I think we got it.
Yeah, I mean, originally they were supposed to build a chicken jockey with a whole. They're missing a whole character from their idea. They just built
It's just chicken. Chicken.
Wow, it got in a fight. It's got some war wounds on there.
Oh yeah, it's been around.
All the good ones do.
You know,
Sculpted the bricks.
as a team.
I sense that you think you should win.
Instead of a block chicken.
Shark wins.
Hey, yo.
City volleyball. Let's go.
Building a shark? That's fun.
All right, now we are going on a little bit of an adventure. We are going to check out Bricks Roc, which is a third-party LEGO store here in Rochester. All right, we are back at Bricks Roc now. I'm really excited because I haven't been to Bricks Roc since their grand opening last October, and I've heard the store has changed a lot since then, so I'm excited to go check it out. All right, so I have actually filmed an entire video touring Bricks Roc for my YouTube channel. That will come up in a few weeks, but you guys can see this store is really cool. It is absolutely jam-packed with all the LEGO. In the meantime, while you guys wait for that tour of the store, let's do a little shopping. Oh, these are cool. These are actually some poly bags I haven't seen before. This is the Tropical Parrot. It's a 3-in-1, and this is another 3-in-1, the German Shepherd. Both of these I have not seen before. I'll have to be on the lookout for them because those would be really fun for future episodes of Mini Build Monday. All right, as I said, you guys, we are now here at Bricks Roc, and we're doing a little shopping, and there are a few sets that I think I'm interested in. They're like used sets. They're actually less than the Bricklink price, which is huge win. They're architecture ones, so I'm gonna get some. It's just gonna be a matter of how many I get. The ones in particular that I'm interested in are the Empire State Building right here. It's only $10, so like I think I'll get that one for sure. And then the difference is I kind of want a Chicago set. I'm annoyed because these sets, like, they're good prices, don't get me wrong, they're Bricklink prices, but it's like the only part in them that's special is that printed tile right there. But I don't have the set unless I have that printed tile, but they're pretty cool. I also do like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, as well as the Trevi Fountain and the UN. I've been to all of these landmarks before, so that's why I kind of want to pick them up. Okay, now I want to take a look and see what's in these display cases because I feel like they've definitely got a few things that I could pick up. I love things like this because it's just like things you can't get. So I'm going to pick up a few of those bananas because I don't have any of those. I'm also going to pick up a few of the Dark Moon Space Courses just because I didn't get enough when they were on the Build a Minifigure wall. I'm not going to get any of these, but it's pretty cool that we do have so many of the babies as well. They've also got all these frogs in a bunch of different colors. I might pick up some of these food pieces here as well, especially the drinks. While we were browsing, one of the owners of the store actually pulled out this box from their back room of all of this very vintage LEGO. So basically the story here is they had a gentleman who came in a few weeks ago who said he had his personal childhood LEGO collection from when he moved from Germany and he wanted to sell it. So he came in with everything you see here. This is incredible. These are very old parts in like meticulous condition, and it's really cool because they all have the vintage boxes here as well. So not all of the boxes contain the actual sets and parts that they are supposed to, but it is still really cool to see boxes that are this old in this good of condition, and the parts are in really cool condition as well. And you'll be able to see they actually had one here that's got this baby inside, and they're trying to figure out, is this a LEGO baby or did this just make its way into one of the boxes? But I am incredibly jealous of all of these. This is really neat. All right, Brad, how's it going?
It's going good. We've got a lot of different colors I'm looking for, including some dark green, some of these gray Technic bricks that I need for a mock I'm about to do, and also like this trans green, which is cool. And I'm looking for dark gray slopes right now for my next module that I'm about to do in my mock.
Very nice. Yeah, so I'm going to buy a few of these right here, get a few of the classic space torsos, some of these cool banana peels, and then a few drinks because they're always like helpful to build with and stuff like that. Have them in my collection. I think they're official Lego. And I've decided I'm also going to go ahead and buy the Empire State Building right here. It's really cool. I kind of want these. I really don't need them. I don't. I kind of want to buy this one because I actually went up here the first time I ever went in Chicago, but it's just like there's other sets that I want to buy. So I think I'm going to have to pass on this one for now. Also, here's a little sneak preview of the Bricks Roc's back room. This was originally going to be a second party room, but you guys can see they just have so much overflow stock. This was really cool to kind of snoop back here and see what they had. Paul, what time is it?
It's garbage time.
I'm so scared.
You're going to get Brad a garbage plate. We've been talking about it all day. He has no idea what it is.
He's actually terrified.
It'll be fun.
I want garbage.
Dogtown. What place calls it Dogtown? What am I going to eat here? Garbage.
Does this hat look good on me?
Don't look at it. I'm going to order it.
Chat, does this hat look small on me? Let me know in the comments below.
Subscribe to see if he buys the hat. Yeah, it's right here. Thank you. Whoa. The hell is this?
It's a garbage plate.
It looks really good, actually. So there's beef and a hot dog.
We got home fries,
Okay.
mac salad, there's a hot dog, and a cheeseburger.
Oh, I love it. And bread.
And bread.
This is the best day ever.
It's busting.
You like it?
It's busting. I can feel my arteries getting clogged.
All right, you guys, it is Saturday, so welcome to day number 2 of BrickUniverse. Just arrived to the convention center here. Everybody has been working on their setup, and the public is going to be coming in soon. Look at that. Our winning build from yesterday is still here. Can it fly?
Let's find out.
Yeah. Now it's time to build some of the Rochester city skyline. I got number 11 here, and this is my progress so far. There we go, I've added my contribution to the skyline.
So guys, I finished my part of the mural. I built some of the skyline.
Cloud?
It's beautiful.
Joey, which one did you build? Woo! We helped. We helped.
Dom took forever to do his.
He actually did take the longest.
No, I didn't. Look which one he did, dude.
No, I did this one.
Oh, whatever.
And it took him that long?
They've been gaslighting me all freaking weekend. I'm tired of it.
It took him forever to do that.
It took me like 5 minutes. 5 minutes too long.
Oh, it's a face.
All right, as you guys can see now, the public is here. We've done a little bit of mock building, we've made some mosaics, but now I wanted to check out some of the vendors here at the show. The first vendor here is BricksROC, which I really like their stuff. I've seen them in Virginia and stuff like that before. They do have Build-A-Figs over here for $5, which you guys saw we did a little bit yesterday, and then here's their actual booth. It's really cool. They've got a lot of Lego jewelry right here. They've also got a bunch of accessories. Some of these are custom printed pieces, and then some are official Lego ones. All of these weapons look pretty cool right here. And I especially love a lot of the food ones. Like I learned yesterday, this is an official Lego piece, which is neat. And then these ones here are obviously custom printed. They've got a bunch of street signs here, which are really cool. I love like Fabulane, Stud Street, and Brick Boulevard. They've also got some Lego games here, which I think I bought these at Brick Fair, but they've got like Checkers and Brickopoly. These are really cool. These are like fidget clicker keychains. So you guys can see they have it's like a minifigure head that you can move around and fidget with. It's pretty neat. They've also got all these poly bags right here, which as I was saying yesterday, it's kind of funny because these are paper poly bags and they almost like don't even look real. Like the printing is just kind of weird on them, and I know this is how Lego's kind of transitioning their poly bags, but it's still just interesting to see for sure. They've also got all of these animals right here as well that you could adopt for only $2 each, and they've got a ton of Lego minifigures. They're all $8 each, or 5 for $35, or 10 for $65. And then of course they have some more of the more expensive minifigures over here. I really like their stuff because they're very, very nice people and very reasonably priced, which is a bonus here at these conventions. Over here, this vendor has a bunch of other figures. Some of these are official Lego ones that you guys can see they put in these really cool packages there, like Chandler from Friends, and they've got some Minions right here and some Animal Crossing. They've also got these kits of like lumber pallets, and they're selling a bunch of bricks right here as well. A couple different cool pieces for sure. You guys can see this vendor also has a bunch of minifigures. These ones are all individually priced, and they've got a bunch of loose accessories as well. I showed you guys this a little bit yesterday, but I did buy some stuff from Bricks Anywhere. They've got some really cool things. I really like the helicopters here as well, especially that one right back there. Part of me wants to pick it up, but I don't know. I'll have to see. Showed you guys a little bit of this yesterday, but they do have a bunch of custom printed Lego parts right here, and I did pick up a few of them, including the Oreo, because I thought that was pretty fun. I like all their movie posters here. They're pretty cool. They've also got a bunch of little Lego builds and a ton of Lego animals, and of course, a million figures. Every time I come to these conventions, I look at all these figures and realize how many I still want to add to my collection. They've also put a bunch of minifigures on like necklaces here, which is pretty neat as well, and they've got a bunch of different keychains with some Lego animals. It's so cool. I remember so many of these sets from back in my prime collecting city days. How about that one at Brick World last year as well? I think at the garage sale. I feel like $100 for this set that comes with this elephant is not a bad deal. I just got that elephant in I think I got it from Germany, but pretty cool. I guess it's maybe open, but I feel like that's a pretty good price. And of course, they've also got a bunch of accessories here for $1 each. So this vendor here has got a ton of really cool sets for sale. They've got like the Bricklink designer ones up there and a ton of the older, bigger sets as well. They're also selling a ton of minifigures here also. And they've also got a bunch of really rare and pretty expensive figures here. You've got some Star Wars, some of the NDA player ones, more Lego Star Wars up here. They've got the Chrome Stormtrooper, as well as the Darth Vader, and even the Boba Fett. This vendor here is selling the Lego suitcases, and I obviously used mine for this trip for the first time ever, and I really liked it. All the 3D printed Lego people are making now is pretty cool. I also think this Lego display here is pretty cool as well, with the minifigures on the side and all the key lights here. They've got some of the Lego house sets here as well, including the new Fabuland one. I think this one is just this year's set because this was not available at Lego House when I went last September. And of course the Pirate here, which I have heard is retiring this year. They've got a bunch of pretty cool rare figures right here, and a couple Star Wars customs as well. They've also got the Boba Fett right here as well. Look at that, it is still sealed. And a couple of these other Star Wars ones here too. These little 3D printed bricks are really neat as well. They look so happy. Queen Amidala right here. These are some of my favorite sets that I've seen so far this convention. This one here is one I always wanted as a kid. This is the Cargo Terminal 60022. It's actually not even that old, so I don't even know what I'm saying a kid. I feel like I was definitely a teenager or an adult when that was here. This one here is really cool. This is the Brick Bounty or Brickbeard's Bounty. Very cool set. I would always love to see if that one could float. I love the Pirates theme, and that one's from 2010, and it's $500. Expensive, but it's really cool. They've also got some of the Lego Kingdom sets right here, as well as some Power Miners. Look at this carousel. Holy wow. This one, I'm afraid to touch it. This one retired in 2010. It's got the power function still. This is like a better version of the one they made a few years later. And look at the price tag on that one, $2,500, but beautiful. What are some of the other city ones? This looks like the old, oh no, this is, oh, very cool. This is the old Lego truck, really neat. And then we've got like the space shuttle launch right here. Oh, and then I remember this one. This is the marina, which is really cool. They've also got a bunch of the Bricker Builds models right here, which is cool, including some of the really big, large ones like the life-size Pikachu. A bunch of the smaller ones here, like the hatching eggs, which are pretty neat, and they've actually got those built, and you can just see some of their other models right here as well. The teddy bear here is really cute. This one's kind of sus though. There is a yard sale later tonight here at the convention, so I am excited to see what kind of Lego is going to be sold there. But again, lots of really cool stuff here for sale, lots you could see and look at, but I'm going to probably hold off just because the dollar's so bad, and I've got so much Lego at home that I need to build anyway. So throughout the convention, they do have a bunch of zones where people can do some building. So like over here is the white zone, and then you guys already saw yesterday the blue zone that we were building at. Of course, the mosaic station right here, which we did a little bit earlier, you can see now the mosaic is really starting to come together. Still a lot more different sections need to be built though. Brad, how's your sorting going?
It's good. This bin was full when I started, if you can believe it.
Okay, so you're doing good.
Yeah, I mean, I got bags and bags from, you know, slopes and plates and just basic one by whatever for my next mock.
Yeah, look at you go.
This all has to be sorted by the end of the weekend.
You can do it, you can do it. All right, coming for lunch now, and here this place is pretty good. Yeah, it was absolutely delicious. So much food. Oh, check it out. They have actually finished building the skyline right now. This looks really neat. And speaking of things being finished, the public hours have concluded for today, so everybody's pretty much gone home. Tonight, I think we have a garage sale, which will be cool. I can't wait to check that out. There's also a few games and activities, and then probably just another evening of shenanigans and hanging out. Not sure what it'll bring yet. Yeah. All right, so the garage sale has started here. They've set up a bunch of tables, and a lot of deals have already started being made. Pretty much everything being sold is what you could expect. There are lots of minifigures, lots of sealed sets, both new and old. There's some pretty cool deals on some Lego, and Paul here was selling a bunch of his 3D printed Fabuland characters. So many really cool things to look at. I'll look at a variety of different things here, and I'll probably end up picking up a few things, especially some of these used sets. Bins like this of a bunch of like loose parts and figures are my favorite favorite part of these garage sales. Alright, I've been doing a little shopping so far. Picked up a few things, but I'll have to show you guys more in a little bit. But the hat, I think, is definitely the coolest thing I picked up so far.
So I got the Hobbit Battle of 5 Armies, which come with these 2 figures.
Nice.
For 15, which wasn't bad. This set, which I've kind of always wanted because, you know, naked guy. And also, I mean,
2 ostriches, too? You got a good price on that. I watched. Yeah.
It's not bad. And then this is for my cheesy out there. Well, I mean, like, I'm going to use them, but it's all Minecraft figures and stuff like that. But I traded for that and the balls, like, a couple of space sets I didn't care about anymore.
Perfect.
Pretty good about that.
Good stuff.
I'm so excited about this.
Yo.
It is a Unikitty nightlight. I will not be going to bed scared tonight.
No, oh my god, the nightlight is going to be on all night.
But we will.
Yeah.
I'm so
You don't have to share a room with them.
I'm so happy.
Alright, so the garage sale was pretty successful. I did pick up a few cool things, which I'm excited about. My favorite find, I think, was definitely the Lego store hat. That was really cool. And then I also like that bag of minifigure parts, because I'm always looking for more minifigs for the city. Now it is time for the World of Lights, which is basically when they turn out all of the lights here in the convention center, and we get to enjoy the Lego builds and their lights. Here at World of Lights now, I'm just taking a look at the Great Ball contraption right here. This is really cool because Great Ball contraptions are always really cool, but now that the lights are off, you're able to see all the neon colors with the black lights look really cool. And they've actually opted to use these like glow-in-the-dark balls right here as well. So you can really see it move around at the Great Ball contraption, and it's just pretty neat. Oh wow, look at these go flying here. Wow, I love the colors on this one here. I think the transparent orange just really glows. This is a pretty sick build. Oh, this classic space build looks really cool here as well. So it looks really cool during the day, and the base is really awesome. I love how the different layers there, and then the lights just make it look awesome. And the lights are both in the top here, obviously illuminating a lot of it, but they're also in the side panels and even in the floor. And the artwork up here just looks really neat. We're at Paul's house now, and he brought out some pretty cool party favors.
It's Jesse.
With the, yeah, he's going with the big
Soka Vader?
No, I like this.
Is this a Lego convention or a Pokemon convention? I'm not sure. We're live. Are you scared? I'm a little scared.
I'm worried.
Alright, we have to close our eyes. Are your eyes
I don't have to
closed?
close my eyes. Just you.
No, we both do, right?
Do we?
Everyone has to close their
Everyone, please close your eyes.
Ow!
Hey, what? Hey, whoa.
Hi, my name's Sam, and I've become the human vending machine. You need Red Bull? Grab Red Bull. You need Diet Coke? Got you a Diet Coke.
Alright, you guys, we are back here. It is Sunday now. The public days for BricksUniverse have officially opened, so I figured let's go around and take a look at some of the really cool Lego MOCs. So as I said throughout this video, a lot of the MOCs here are from Rocklug, so I'm excited to take a look at a lot of them. For starters here, we've got this absolutely massive Batman MOC right here, which is really cool. This is a Rocklug collab. This is an amazing build. Not only do they have a lot of details included in the MOC here, but just like look at all the rock work that's also been done to make this build really stand out. Like, wow, this is a ton of Batman minifigures. It looks like they've even crossed some Batman with some Star Wars. Rocklug also has this massive Lego city right here, which is spanning several tables. It's cool because the city here is mix of a couple official Lego modular buildings and some custom ones or modified color ones here as well. And they've even got this massive Avengers Tower down here. I also love the modified botanical garden right here, as well as the Daily Bugle. The police station looks really good that it's been doubled, and it looks like there's a whole army battle on the street happening now. They've also built this really cool train right here. I showed you guys this last night, but here they also have the Great Ball contraption. This is really cool right here. As you guys can see, all sorts of different spinny things. I love that they've utilized the new piece from one of the Lego City sets that I built earlier this year to kind of make the elevator, which looks awesome. And you can see there are so many different modules happening. It's pretty fun just to try and follow these little Lego balls throughout all of these very complex builds. And they've even got a Lego toilet that actually flushes.
My name is Thomas. Got Descendants, Disney Zombies, High School Musical. Even got my family and friends here.
Very cool. I love the Galaxy Explorer.
Thanks.
There's also this really impressive build here called The Adventures of Lockmore. It is absolutely massive. You guys can see here it's got this really cool swamp, and they've done incredible detailing work here on the bottom. I can only imagine how many hours this would have taken to assemble. This builder's also really perfected their skills with rock work, which I talk about in a short form video I made, but you guys can see all the detailing here. And this rock work isn't just like traditional Lego bricks. They've actually used a ton of minifigure parts as well, which is really cool. And like, look at this church that's made. It's just incredible. Same builder Dave has also built this medieval arena right here, which is really cool. Again, so much cool technique here used for the rock work. I love how they've got the animals right here ready for a whole duel. Looks like someone didn't make it, of course. And then we've got all the minifigures watching here. This is like a medieval times on crack. I also love this build right here because it is a house where the minifigure is supposed to look like they're living in a shoe, and you can actually see they've used upside down hull pieces to make the shoe.
What y'all gonna do so the builder cannot see the instructions? Okay, the builder is just gonna take the information from the person that does not have a blindfold on. The person who's not building is driving.
Okay, so we just finished our build, but Brad, what did you find?
Look at this, look at this. In the speed build, there's a misprint in the instructions which screwed us up, all right? Which technically means we should have won, because we did it right.
Who actually won?
Ben.
Forfeit him!
We beat everyone by minutes.
Like several minutes. What did you win?
Second, 2 seconds.
Do a haul.
Your right hand. Let me
Shut up! Holy! I'm over here checking out Paul's build now, and this is cool. I did not know this, but Paul is actually Canadian, which is exciting. He's got some pretty amazing builds right here, like this Scooby-Doo one. Obviously, this is the Scooby-Doo Mystery Mansion, and it looks really awesome. He's also got the Dark Side of the Moon, which I took a look at last night in the World of Lights. This really cool BBC Doctor Who one. The Grease lighting jukebox. This incredibly colorful Lego city right here with a robot on top, as well as this amazing Palace in Wonderland. This one has got 25,600 Lego pieces. Over here, somebody has built a bunch of Lego minifigure scenes, which I think is really cool. There are a ton of different ones right here. Each one is so incredibly unique, and they are all based on the theme, obviously, that minifigure is. Like, we've got some space ones right here, some Kermit, a rubber ducky, somebody's here at the gym, they're at the zoo, we have a kid's bedroom, Batman's over here as well, and looks like even a clothing store. Super cool. Rock Leg is also selling a few little builds here, including a skyline of Rochester, which I'm going to pick up, and they've also got the canal barge right here, which is really cool. So these are fun little sets. This one's got 129 pieces and is a great little convention souvenir. All right, perfect. I secured my Rochester City skyline.
Let's build a Lego chicken shop.
All right, on my way to participate in a build challenge now. All right, Ben, tell us.
Okay, so I built a personal assistant robot. You got this guy here. He's folding laundry. He's doing dishes. He waters your plants so that you can spend all your time building Lego instead of having to do this stupid stuff.
Very nice. Joey, what did you build?
I built a pelican, but he's got some defects, so he's spending his money on cybernetic enhancements like his goggles and his robot wing.
Very nice.
T-Rex. He's a friendly T-Rex. He's fairly posable.
Got the eyes there too.
His jaw does move, but he ain't got no teeth because he doesn't want to scare off his friends.
I've learned I need to work on my building skills. All right, the time is now 4 p.m., which means that the BrickUniverse show here is now officially closed. All right, now it is time to start tearing down the builds.
No turning back now. Oh, we gotta tip it a good way.
Hey, let's go.
One more.
Free Lego parts! Raffle time. Brad just destroyed his mock, but he realized his raffle tickets were in the mock. These are the lucky numbers.
It's got to be divisible by more than one in itself.
And his raffle tickets. Liar!
It's Brad who won like 4 times last year.
Yay, Paul! Woo! Paul!
Brad!
Woo! It's okay, I don't want to go get called now because I want that loot coaster. Hey, yo, guys, my number was called. I won the London bus. This is sick. Go, Ben!
Loot coaster poly bag.
And take in, he almost lost his raffle tickets like 5 minutes ago. He destroyed them in his mock. All right.
L chat.
L in the chat. All right, last dinner at BrickUniverse.
OG Dumpling House. I've been here once and I've wanted to come back forever.
Okay, if it's not good, we blaming you, right? So in fact, Dumpling House was so good, I actually got in my car after that delicious dinner and just drove right on home to Canada. I didn't actually record a proper outro or anything like that, so that's why I'm jumping on here now, but just wanted to say that it was a really incredible weekend. I had so much fun in Rochester at BrickUniverse, hanging out with my friends, seeing all the amazing LEGO creations, and of course doing a little LEGO shopping. I did put a haul video on my Instagram and my TikTok and my YouTube if you guys want to check it out, and there will be one with a little bit more detail in long form on my BrickLover Vlogs channel. So again, if you guys want to check that out, make sure you do so. I will link those down below. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, it was such an amazing weekend. I'm really glad that I made it out there and got to hang out with my friends and stuff like that. It was a ton of fun and it's got me way more excited for LEGO conventions this year. So thank you guys so much for watching today's vlog, and I will see you in the next one.